Hello, everyone. Ecclesiastes 3:4 says, "There's a time to weep and a time to laugh." And sometimes there's a time for both. We're living during this COVID-19 pandemic, and it's a time for weeping, for sadness, but it's also a time where we can actually laugh. Not laugh at the situation, but laugh through the situation. To find times to laugh, to chuckle, to have humor, so that the stress of the situation and even the depression of the situation won't get us down, weigh us down, bring us down, and keep us down. There's something good to be said about laughter, even in sad situations. The Bible is full of humor, and one of the most amusing parts of the Bible that I find is in 1 Kings 18. Actually, the story is a very serious one because the prophet Elijah is on Mount Carmel with hundreds of other false prophets who are worshiping this false god named Baal. So there's this one true prophet of God, Elijah, going up against hundreds of false prophets. And so there's a contest going on the mountain. And Elijah challenges them and says, "You call on your God, Baal, and I'll call on the true God, and the God that is real will answer by fire." And so the prophets of Baal start, and for hours and hours they cry out to their God, but there's no answer from heaven. And about noon, it says, and this is the verse, 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 27. About noon, Elijah taunted them, saying, "Shout louder. Surely he is a god. Maybe he's sleeping, or meditating, or on vacation, or sitting on the toilet." Yes, you heard me right. That's what the Hebrew words mean. Sitting on the toilet. Even in that very serious situation, Elijah could find some humor. And when he said that, his fellow Jews must have laughed with him, because he found humor even in a very serious time. Sitting on the toilet, can you imagine? Maybe your God is on the john. Maybe your God is busy on the commode. Whenever I read that verse, it makes me chuckle, it makes me smile, and sometimes it just makes me laugh, because there is humor to be found even in serious situations. During this coronavirus crisis, let's not get ourselves so serious, so down, that we don't find any laughter, any humor, any joy in our lives. So what I recommend is that you find time each day to find times for laughter and humor and joy. Turn on the TV and watch a funny television show, or watch a funny movie on the television or on the internet, or go on social media and read some funny postings, and even share those funny postings with your friends and family. And let yourself laugh, let yourself chuckle, because we need that during these times of very serious situation. Otherwise, we're going to become too gloomy, and God certainly doesn't want that. So learn to laugh again, learn to have fun again, learn to chuckle again, learn to smile again, because that will carry us through these times. Yes, the situation is serious, and it's no laughing matter, but we can find ways to lighten the load that's on our hearts. This morning, CTV News reported about a man in Regina, Saskatchewan, who put a whiteboard on an easel at the end of his driveway, and he puts it there every day, and he puts a different saying on the whiteboard each and every day, and it's a funny saying. And the neighbors who are walking in the neighborhood, who walk by, stop and they read it and they smile and they chuckle and they even laugh. And they love what he's doing because he's bringing some humor, some laughter, some joy in a very joyless situation during this crisis. Let's do the same. Let's find time each day to laugh and to chuckle and to smile. And so I'm going to leave you with 4 brief verses. 3 are from the book of Proverbs, and the 4th one is from the book of Job. And I'm reading from Proverbs 15, verse 13, which says, "A happy heart makes the face cheerful." And then in Proverbs 15, verse 15, "A cheerful heart gives a continual feast." And then in Proverbs 17, verse 22, "A cheerful heart is a good medicine." And finally, from Job 8:21, which says, "God will fill your mouth with laughter." May it be so. May God fill your mouth with laughter, even during this crisis, so that we can pray that it will end, but so we can also laugh and smile through it. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And remember, laughter is good medicine. Amen.